What's up guys, my name's Joe and today we're doing something that I've never done before. So we've got Josh here in the chair. I'm going to be cutting Josh's hair today, and we've got Rikki. He's my supervisor, my parental guide of the day. He works here at Daniel's salon, cuts hair like what, on a daily basis almost, for the last 15 years. So he's going to make sure that I kind of know a little bit what I'm doing, but again, I've never done this in my life. So how are you feeling?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Josh is a little nervous, but it's to be expected. I think with that, let's just go ahead and try this out.
Let's do it.
All right. Let me flip that cape. Take two. Here we go. So, okay, first let's talk about what we actually want to do. Buzz cut.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that we go for attempt some form of fade here. Maybe like a 1 to a 2 or a 3. And then on top, how long is your hair right now? So maybe like ½ an inch, something like that.
Nice, yeah, just dust them up.
Yeah. All right, now everyone knows what we're going for. Let's see how well it happens, or how well it goes.
We're gonna take all this hair right here, and we're gonna get it out of the way. So either you can spray it with water and comb it right out of the way, like this. Okay. Because you wanna have a fairly clean line to work with so so everything comes out even.
Okay, here we go.
Dramatic.
So what I've heard is that you want to find kind of like the corner of the eyebrow, and then that's kind of like the separating part. I don't know if that's true or not.
I just go with the hairline. So like,
yes, that's probably a more accurate way.
The squared up face there.
Look how well that matches that corner eyebrow though.
Beautiful. Yeah, there you go. So I would start on the left, like this, and I would take that 1.5, and I would try to do a clean line. How you did your part, do a clean line from here down at that 1.5.
Okay.
And scoop out. It's all about the rhythm, just the constant movement. Just the constant movement.
Go like this. Look at that. So now I want to take this and just follow kind of downwards.
Yeah, I'd try to keep it. Let's try to keep it like somewhere in here.
Okay. It's about time I put my mouth where. What's the phrase? Money where my mouth is?
There you go.
But this doesn't have to do with money.
You put your clippers in your mouth.
It's about time I put my clippers in my mouth. Josh is my PT, by the way. So if you see the gains, it's thanks to him. And if you don't see the gains, it's still his fault. All right.
Are you feeling comfortable? You getting a little more comfortable with it?
Yeah. How about you, Josh?
I mean, I'm still a little uncomfortable.
So at this point, I've done the whole base, like the whole guideline. So that was all done so far with a 1.5. All right, Rikki.
We're switching guards.
We're switching guards. I'm going in now with a 2. Gonna create another line just above the first line we've created, pretty much. The scary part is like starting the line, because once you start the line, you kind of have to commit to that, you know, around. So this side seems to work a little different than his other side.
Because everyone has natural growth patterns.
Yeah.
And his is a circle. So this side of his head wants to grow forward, and this side of his head wants to go back.
Right. We finished up with the 1.5. We've gone to the 2, a little bit higher. This is the detailing guard. So basically, we're going to be blending in the line between the 1.5 and the 2, just to make it nice and even. So, okay, right, so I should be like this, looking over this way. Yeah, that looks pretty smooth in the mirror, man. Quick recap time. We started out with the 1.5 around the whole bottom half of the head, switched out to the 2, and then switched out to the detailing guard, yeah? To get that blend between the 1.5 and the 2. At this point, what are we doing?
I would put the 2 guard back on.
Okay.
And make it a 2.5, and we'll just go up a little bit more on the head.
Boom.
And because we did 2 closed,
now we want to open it up, and we're going to go up a little bit higher.
And just keep scooping it out. Make sure you don't go up.
Okay. That looks good to me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're gonna be tapering around the bottom, right?
Yes.
Okay.
His earlobes are here. Never go above those earlobes.
Okay.
That's how old men get tapers, and they end up like this. So
just to make it like even, basically, even up the hairline at the bottom.
Now we're gonna do a half. So open that blade all the way up.
There we go.
And we're gonna create a whole new line.
Let's do it.
Open. I think that's perfect.
Perfect. I did it perfectly.
So now you did the 0, you did the half.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go through with 1.
Okay. Should I take that up a little bit more?
I would just make it a little more of a straight line.
Every time the feedback. How about you stop making it so crooked?
Yeah, right there. Now you use your other little detailing guard. So this is gonna get between those little bitty areas between that half and that 1 that was all the way closed. It's gonna hit barely.
So I should keep it closed?
Yes. You're like barely hitting it, like barely. So anything that you see as a line, barely hit the line with the corner. Just don't go higher than the line.
It just feels so smooth.
Since you've gone this far, I think we should just do the same thing on the sideburns.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're
Same thing, huh?
The exact same thing you just did.
All right. Should I hit that a tiny bit higher? Oh, and then we go up to the half, right? Half next.
So you knew.
I'm remembering. And now we're just gonna keep it going a little bit. Yeah, okay. And then the detailing, start it closed.
Barely.
And this is just for the bottom.
Now I do the trimmers. Do you feel confident?
Of course I feel confident. Look at this. Look at this masterpiece.
And these are closer than a 0 on the clipper. So this is like...
Closer than a 0.
Yeah, so
nice.
this is really...
Okay, this will really mess somebody up.
This will really mess them up. The rule of thumb always with barbering is, like when people get lineups, this is always a V, this is always a C. So this is going to be a little bit of a C shape.
Bit of a curve.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you do it, you want to use more of the corners. Don't go like bam, bam.
Right.
You're going to go like this way, like this. See, I'm using the corner of this. We're doing it like this, and then we can remove it. Look in the other direction and use the other. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Like this. All right, give me those scissors.
Keep one still, right?
Yeah.
So if you have to move your finger further out on the top, you know what I mean? Kind of keep it stationary. However it works for you. And it's one right over the other. So this is your guard, like the clippers.
Right.
This is your guard.
Okay. Moving on now to the texturizing shears. Is that what they're called? Okay, because we're not thinning right now. We're adding texture.
Up and out. So
with this, I'm still focusing mostly on the line that I made rather than going above that. Okay. So that's looking good. Let me just do a little bit here. Okay, right here. All right, we're pretty much wrapped up on the sides and the back. The fading, this is for the first time, it looks super good. You'd say so as well? Rikki would say so as well.
I buy it.
So now we're just gonna do a little bit of work on top. These scissors about to stab me in the face.
Comb it. Comb it.
Comb it with this hand?
Comb it up.
Yeah.
It's hard to get the tension of the comb, but it takes practice. Once you get it in your fingers, and then switch the comb into the other.
Like that?
And then you're gonna go.
All right, at this point, we've cut, I've done most of the scissor work on top that I want to do. And Rikki was just showing me a quick technique to cross-check it, right? To like go back in kind of sideways and just make sure, you know, it's all even. So that's what I'm doing now. I took off even less length than what we said we would, but I know you're wanting to leave it anyway, so. What do you think?
Good. I think we should move them on to the shampoo bowl.
Stick your head back. Let me know if it's too warm. How was that?
Not bad.
Just like washing my dog.
Always let it. Always let it. Yeah, you go.
In my hands?
You've done it. You've washed your hair.
I've washed my hair before. Once or twice. Oh my gosh, 5 hours later, Josh's hair is all cleaned up and we're gonna go ahead and start this styling process, the part that I should be the most comfortable with. We're gonna go ahead and throw in some of this cloud control oil, which is not out yet, but the main purpose of this stuff, first of all, beautiful bottle. Beautiful bottle. We just need a tiny little bit, and this is just gonna act like an all-day leave-in conditioner. It's gonna soften hair a little bit and add a little bit of natural shine as well. Gonna grab a little bit of Original by BluMaan. Best pre-styler on the market. That's what you were supposed to say. All right, products in. I know that you normally style your hair from your left to your right, and then a little bit of volume up top. So that's what we're gonna go for. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Monarch. To finish it all off, Josh's hair type and hair length, this is the perfect product. Just to give a little bit of, you know, a little bit of hold, but nothing crazy. And a little bit of texture as well. Just gonna be real gentle with it. And guys, I mean, check it out. This is the finished result. We got Josh in the chair, fully styled. I gotta say, mad props to Rikki, who's filming me over here on the phone, for, you know, giving me my first run through on how to cut hair. But yeah, let's finish off with some close-up shots of just showing, you know, the sides and the hairstyle and whatnot. And this video is a wrap. We're fully finished. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks Josh for taking the risk, being in the chair. Again, thanks Rikki. You can check both of these guys out. I'll have their Instagram and also Daniel's shop where we're shooting down below. With that said, I'll see everybody next time. That's what you gotta do.